Good day, good day. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope everybody is well. Hope you all are out here having a great day on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. It's so beautiful. Look outside. It's gorgeous. I actually got to hurry up so I can get out and do some yard work and some garden work. But anyway, today we are doing the ABCs of money. We are on the letter Y, you guys. Like, we have made it a long way. I'm super excited. I hope you guys been keeping up and taking some notes. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in since we are talking about ABCs of money. Let's just say in order to even start getting on the pathway to wealth, you guys, it all starts with you. Everything starts with you. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but at the end of the day, it's you who has to make a decision and make up in your mind right now that you're going to make some changes, because what you have been doing up until this point has only gotten you so far. And instead of living your life year after year with this in the same situation, let's go ahead and change that. And by doing that, that means changing your mindset and how is your mentality towards money. Remember, your mindset is the foundation, and the mentality is your approach. You also want to start looking at your habits and your behavior with money, because that plays a major part as well. And in your attitude, you got to have an attitude of gratitude, an attitude of abundance when it comes to learning this money game. So yeah, it starts with you. You have to decide if you're gonna, keep doing what you're doing year after year, and not seeing no growth or no change. Or you can decide, like, yo, if I wanna have a yacht party, if I wanna get on the yacht, if I wanna get on the jet, go somewhere and travel when I want to because I got the time. If I want a bigger house or a mansion or bump the material stuff, let's say you just want more time freedom. Let's say you want more options to be able to do what you want to do. Let's say that, you rather live your legacy than leave a legacy. Let's say you rather build wealth and break generational curses and for you and your family, and start teaching our youngins how to live a life in abundance and showing them how. See, this is why I say it starts with you. You have to stop making excuses. Instead of making excuses, turn those excuses into the reasons as to why you should. You know what I'm saying? Because excuses only prolong the situation. So we have to stop making excuses, start turning them into the reasons as to why you can't. All the excuses pretty much are the reasons as to why you should. Those are the reasons as to why you need to in order to succeed. Okay? Like, for example, when I talk about the home-based business, a lot of them say, oh, well, I have children, I don't really have time. Well, guess what? That's your reason as to why you should start a home-based business. Oh, I work 2 jobs, I'm busy, I ain't really. Well, you got 2 jobs? That right there is the reason as to why you should start a home-based business. I never grew up with money. I'm not really sure. I'm uncertain because this ain't what they taught me in school. It might be a scam. Well, you know what? You growing up not never having money, this is the reason why you should start a home-based business. This is why you need to start. If you just slow down for a minute and think, like coming to a yellow light in traffic, you just got to pump your brakes a little bit, slow down, and think about the reasons as to why you can, instead of having the excuses as to why you can't. See, there's a difference. This is at the end of the day, you guys, it's your life. We're on this joker for a period of time. It's up to you. No matter how old you are, no matter how old or how young, but the younger you start, and I'm not talking about your age, but the earlier you start learning these things, the higher you'll get a yield on your returns. I'm just saying, you'll get a higher yield on on your return on your money, if that makes sense. So the earlier you start learning all this information that I've been sharing with you guys and the money tips, the higher your yield will be on the return of your money. And that is important because that means you're getting back more money. See, that's why it's important as to why we got to teach the youth this stuff. The youth need to know that the earlier they start, while they're young, they can now afford to make the mistakes and be able to learn from those mistakes and be able to correct them, because guess what? They're learning. You know what I'm saying? And they're taking the steps and they're applying it in their life. This is the time to learn. This is the time to really educate yourself on this money game. There are some real serious decisions that have to be made at this point in life. If you are not living your life at the best as you would like to, right now is the time for you to start learning, because we only have so much time on here. And this also, not just for the young people, but this also goes for the adults too, because no matter how old you are, you're when you come into this money game, you're pretty much young in this money game. You're just learning. You're a new student. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even the age, but the sooner you start to implement these things and apply these strategies, the sooner the compound interest can start working for you. Now your money can work for you and not you working for the money. I hope this is making sense, okay, you guys? Because once the interest starts working and that money starts multiplying and growing, guess what? Now you'll start to see a greater yield of a return on your investment. That's the whole purpose of the game, is to grow your cash flow, to put it in a vehicle, a good investment that's going to help compound interest that money and get that money growing and flowing without you having to go work for it. So, because we also got to keep in mind we're getting older. And even for the young people, one day you're going to get older and you're not going to be able to work, you know, because when we get to a certain age, some of us still try holding on. We see some of our elders who came out of retirement to work, but at some point you're not going to be able to work anymore, and you're going to still have to be able to maintain your lifestyle. I don't think a lot of people get that, because here's the thing. If you have no income coming in as you're older, and people, I know we rely on Social Security, that's what we've been taught, but from my experience, what I've seen with my elders, there's a lot of struggling with that Social Security, but that's another story. You have to figure out how to put in place something that's going to bring in residual income. And even people that's working, most of them can't even maintain their current lifestyle while working. So this is why it's important to start investing and getting some residual passive income, you guys, because once you stop working, they're not going to pay you more when you stop. That doesn't even make sense. See, you have to learn how to put something in place residually, like a good investment that can bring a serious yield, okay? And that way you'll be able to maintain your lifestyle, and your lifestyle won't have to change. And you don't have to do this by sales and lotions, potions, and this, that, and the third. This is all about strategies. These are step-by-step strategies that wealthy people use to keep their money flowing and growing. So you now have to turn around and do the same thing so you can yield some better returns on your investments. Because what most people don't realize, you have two lifestyles, right? You have your current lifestyle, which is paid by labor. Then you have your future lifestyle that's paid through investments. Now, if you can start investing early while you're working, now that investment while you're working in your current lifestyle will now start paying for your future lifestyle, if that makes sense, okay? Because what'll happen is now that investment that's been growing and and flowing by itself, you no longer have to go work. That money is already working for you and paying your current lifestyle, your future lifestyle. So you guys, that's it for this video. I really hope that you've been taking notes through all this. You know, the ABCs of money. Go back and look at some of the videos I did. We are on the letter Y today. I really, really pray that you guys make a decision and make this year better than the last year, because you do not want to continue to live your life year after year not yielding any type of returns on your money and not seeing any type of growth in your life. And let me just leave you with this. Once you decide that you are ready to make a change in your life, and you start making those changes and walking in it, and you're not just talking it, thinking it, and things like that, you're actually doing it, you will see a great change. So you guys, thank you for tuning in. Share this video, and until next video, peace.